An Athens teenager is charged with sexually assaulting a UGA student this weekend. Atlanta News First reporter Justin Berger reports from North Thomas Street in Athens tonight.
Athens-Clarke County investigators crediting the Real-Time Crime Center this weekend. It helped them track the movements of both the victim and suspect, leading to his positive ID. One local organization says there's still more to do. 19-year-old Tidarius Wingfield is charged with a slew of crimes after police say he sexually assaulted a female UGA student behind a building on North Thomas Street after midnight on Saturday morning. ACCPD investigators say the downtown camera system played a significant role in his arrest. Safety Athens, a nonprofit dedicated to boosting safety and security in the classic city, says in part, quote, "This arrest demonstrates the power of real-time investigative technology when it is fully utilized. Rapid access to camera systems and coordinated data analysis clearly accelerates response times and strengthens public safety." According to Connect Athens-Clarke County, there are 66 registered cameras and 3,600 integrated cameras in this community. Safety Athens thinks there is even greater opportunity for collaboration. They go on, quote, "Full-time integration between the Real-Time Crime Center and the camera systems operated by University of Georgia Police Department would further enhance cross-jurisdictional response capabilities." ACCPD data shows this jurisdiction has averaged 59 rapes each year over the last 5 years. In the wake of these alleged crimes, Safety Athens says an independent security assessment of UGA's public safety program would help identify opportunities for further strengthening campus and community safety. Wingfield is charged with kidnapping, aggravated sexual battery, and rape. Reporting from Athens and Clarke County, Justin Berger, Atlanta News First.